Argentina, a land of vast horizons, wild beauty, and deep passion. From the windswept plains of Patagonia to the lively streets of Buenos Aires, this country is a place where nature, history, and culture come together in unforgettable ways. Stretching over 2,000 miles from north to south, Argentina is the 8th largest country in the world. Its landscapes are as diverse as its people. Snow-capped peaks of the Andes guard the west. Mighty rivers cut through green wetlands, and endless pampas stretch out to the horizon. In the south, glaciers creak and break into icy blue lakes, while the far north burns with red canyons and subtropical forests. Argentina is home to some of the world's most breathtaking wonders. You can stand before the thunder of the Iguazú Falls, one of the largest waterfalls on Earth. You can hike through the wild lands of Patagonia or taste the finest wines in the sunlit valleys of Mendoza. But Argentina is more than scenery. Hidden in the lush subtropical jungle where Argentina meets Brazil lies one of the most powerful sights on Earth, Iguazú Falls. This natural wonder is made up of more than 270 waterfalls, spread along nearly 2 miles of the Iguazú River. The sound of the water is thunderous, rising above the roar of the forest. The largest of these falls is called the Devil's Throat, a giant horseshoe-shaped cascade where millions of gallons of water plunge down every second, sending mist high into the air and painting rainbows in the sunlight. Surrounding the falls is Iguazú National Park, a protected area filled with dense jungle, rare plants, and exotic wildlife. Colorful toucans, playful coatis, and bright butterflies share this paradise with visitors who come to stand at the edge of the rushing water. Walkways and trails lead deep into the forest and over the river, giving breathtaking views from every angle. In the far south of Argentina, where the land meets the icy winds of Patagonia, stands one of the most impressive glaciers in the world, the Perito Moreno Glacier. This massive river of ice stretches for nearly 19 miles and rises more than 200 feet above the surface of the turquoise waters of Lake Argentino. Unlike most glaciers on Earth, Perito Moreno is still growing. Its frozen walls creak and groan as giant chunks of ice break off and crash into the lake below with a thunder that echoes through the surrounding mountains. This dramatic show of nature draws visitors from around the world who stand on viewing platforms, waiting for the next piece of ice to fall. The glacier sits inside Los Glaciares National Park, a vast protected area of snow-capped peaks, ancient forests, and sparkling lakes. The cold, fresh air carries the scent of pine and the sound of distant ice cracking. In the heart of Patagonia, rising sharply into the sky, stands Fitzroy Mountain, one of the most iconic peaks in Argentina. Known to the native Tehuelche people as Chaltén, meaning smoking mountain, Fitzroy's jagged granite spires often wear a crown of clouds, giving it an air of mystery and legend. This mighty peak reaches more than 11,000 feet high, towering over the small village of El Chaltén, which serves as a base for adventurers from all over the world. Hikers and climbers come here to test themselves against some of the most challenging trails and climbs in South America. The paths around Fitzroy lead through ancient forests, crystal-clear rivers, and bright turquoise lakes fed by glaciers. Every step offers a new view: sharp peaks, hanging glaciers, and sweeping valleys that seem untouched by time. The mountain's beauty has inspired explorers, artists, and dreamers for generations. In the foothills of the Andes, surrounded by deep blue lakes and snow-capped peaks, lies Bariloche, a mountain town that feels like a piece of the Alps in the heart of Argentina. Officially called San Carlos de Bariloche, this charming place is famous for its stunning landscapes, Swiss-style architecture, and world-class chocolate. Bariloche sits on the shores of Lake Nahuel Huapi, a vast, clear lake shaped by glaciers long ago. The surrounding Nahuel Huapi National Park is a wonderland of forests, mountains, and hidden waterfalls. In summer, hikers explore trails that wind through lenga trees and wildflower meadows, while in winter, the mountains become a playground for skiers and snowboarders. The town itself is warm and inviting, with wooden chalets, cozy cafes, and chocolate shops on every corner. The smell of fresh chocolate fills the air, and visitors can taste handmade treats that have become a symbol of Bariloche's sweet side. Tucked away in the Andean foothills of Argentine Patagonia, San Martín de los Andes is a peaceful mountain town surrounded by breathtaking natural beauty. Resting on the shores of Lake Lácar, this hidden gem feels like a quiet retreat, far from the busy world. San Martín de los Andes is the starting point of the famous Seven Lakes route, a scenic drive that winds through forests and past crystal-clear mountain lakes, reflecting snow-capped peaks. Each bend in the road reveals a new, picture-perfect view: blue waters, dense forests, and distant mountains that seem endless. The town itself is cozy and charming, with wooden cabins, tree-lined streets, and a warm, welcoming spirit. Local shops sell handmade crafts, mountain gear, and delicious smoked trout, a local specialty. Small cafes invite travelers to sit and enjoy a moment of calm, surrounded by the fresh mountain air. Deep in the green heart of Patagonia lies Parque Nacional Los Alerces, one of Argentina's most beautiful and untouched national parks. This vast protected area is named after the ancient Alerce trees that grow here, giant evergreens that can live for more than 3,000 years, standing as silent witnesses to the passing of time. Covering mountains, lakes, rivers, and dense forests, the park is a paradise for those who seek wild, pristine nature. Glacial lakes with clear turquoise waters reflect rugged peaks and thick green forests. Rios of pure meltwater run through valleys, feeding the lakes and keeping the landscape alive. Walking through Los Alerces feels like stepping back into a forgotten world. Wooden walkways and quiet trails wind through ancient forests, where the air is cool and filled with the scent of moss and pine. Hikers discover hidden waterfalls and secret coves where the only sounds are birdsong and flowing water. The park is also home to rare wildlife. In the quiet heart of Patagonia, surrounded by forests and mountains, lies Lago Puelo, a deep blue lake that feels like a hidden jewel on the edge of the Andes. Its calm waters and lush green shores make it one of Argentina's most peaceful and inviting places. Lago Puelo sits within Lago Puelo National Park, a small but stunning protected area where the mountains meet the lake in gentle slopes covered with ancient forests. Here, coihui and cypress trees line the shore, and clear rivers flow down from snowy peaks into the lake's glassy surface. The lake's waters are a unique shade of deep blue-green, fed by glacial rivers and protected by the mild microclimate of the valley. The surrounding forests are alive with native birds, shy deer, and colorful wildflowers that bloom in spring and summer. Small trails wind through the park, leading visitors to hidden beaches and quiet coves where the only sounds are birdsong and the soft splash of water against smooth stones. At the southern tip of Argentina, where the Andes sink into the sea, lies Ushuaia, a city known as the end of the world. Surrounded by snow-capped peaks, deep forests, and the icy waters of the Beagle Channel, Ushuaia is the southernmost city on Earth and a gateway to wild, remote lands. Once a quiet outpost and prison colony, Ushuaia has grown into a place where adventure begins. Ships leave its port for journeys to Antarctica, while hikers set off to explore the rugged trails of Tierra del Fuego National Park. The city itself is a colorful mix of steep streets, cozy houses, and lively waterfront cafes. Fishing boats and cruise ships share the harbor, where sea lions and seabirds gather under cold southern winds. In Tierra del Fuego National Park, ancient forests of lenga and coyu trees cover valleys carved by glaciers long ago. Rivers flow into the cold Beagle Channel, where jagged mountains drop sharply into the sea. Not far from Ushuaia, hidden deep in the valleys of Tierra del Fuego, lies Laguna Esmeralda, one of Argentina's most magical alpine lakes. True to its name, this hidden gem glows with an emerald green color that seems to shine even on the coldest, grayest days. Reaching Laguna Esmeralda is an adventure in itself. A scenic trail winds through mossy forests, peat bogs, and mountain streams, crossing rugged terrain shaped by glaciers long ago. The air is crisp and fresh, carrying the earthy scent of the lenga forests and the quiet sounds of flowing water and birdsong. After about a 2-hour hike, the forest opens to reveal the lake, surrounded by snow-capped mountains and rocky peaks. Glaciers feed its icy waters, creating shades of green and blue that change with the light and weather. In summer, hikers sit on its rocky shores to rest and take in the raw, untouched beauty of this hidden place. In the heart of southern Patagonia lies Lago Argentino, Argentina's largest freshwater lake and a gateway to some of the region's most breathtaking sights. Surrounded by towering mountains and endless steppe, this vast lake glows with shades of milky turquoise, colored by the fine glacial silt carried down from the Andes. Lago Argentino stretches for more than 900 square miles, fed by countless glaciers that flow down from the southern Patagonian icefield. Among these giants is the famous Perito Moreno Glacier, whose massive frozen wall feeds the lake with ice that drifts and cracks with every new season. Boat trips cross the lake's cold, clear waters, carrying travelers close to enormous icebergs that drift like floating sculptures. Some journeys reach the remote Uppsala and Spegazzini glaciers, where blue ice cliffs rise high above the water, creating scenes of pure, raw wilderness. At the foot of the mighty Andes, where sunlit vineyards meet snow-capped peaks, lies Mendoza, Argentina's wine capital and a land of sunshine, fine flavors, and mountain adventure. This fertile region, set in the dry west of the country, has turned desert soil into a lush oasis known around the world for its rich Malbec wines. Rows of grapevines stretch as far as the eye can see, watered by ancient irrigation channels that carry meltwater down from the Andes. Wineries, both grand estates and small family vineyards, open their doors to visitors eager to taste wines crafted with care and tradition. Beyond the vineyards, the city of Mendoza is warm and inviting, with wide, tree-lined streets and lively plazas filled with cafes and market stalls. The people of Mendoza are proud of their land, their harvests, and their deep roots in winemaking culture that goes back centuries. Towering above Mendoza rises Aconcagua, the highest peak in the Americas. In the northern reaches of Patagonia lies Nahuel Huapi, a vast national park built around one of Argentina's most stunning lakes. Covering deep blue waters, dense forests, and snow-dusted mountains, Nahuel Huapi is the oldest national park in the country and a true treasure of wild beauty. At its heart is Lake Nahuel Huapi, a huge glacial lake stretching for miles, dotted with hidden bays and forested islands. Its clear waters reflect the peaks of the Andes, creating a picture-perfect scene that changes with every season. The park's trails lead visitors through ancient forests of coihue and lenga trees, across wooden bridges, and up to viewpoints with sweeping vistas of mountains and water. Wild rivers and waterfalls add music to the landscape, fed by melting snow and mountain rains. Wildlife thrives in this protected land. Condors soar above the cliffs, deer move quietly among the trees, and trout swim in the cold, clear streams. In the northeast corner of Argentina, along the wide Paraná River, lies Posadas, a warm, laid-back city that serves as the capital of Misiones province. Surrounded by lush greenery and close to ancient ruins, Posadas is a quiet gateway to the culture and natural beauty of Argentina's subtropical north. The city sits right on the riverbank, facing Paraguay on the other side. A modern waterfront promenade runs along the shore, where locals gather to watch the sunset, fish from the docks, or share a cup of mate under the shade of palm trees. Colorful murals and street art tell stories of the region's rich history, shaped by Guarani culture and the arrival of Jesuit missionaries centuries ago. Just outside Posadas lie the ruins of San Ignacio Mini, a remarkable glimpse into the time when Jesuit missions thrived in the dense jungle, blending European and native traditions. Just north of Buenos Aires, where the Paraná River branches into countless waterways, lies the Tigre Delta, a maze of islands, rivers, and canals that feels like a world apart from the busy streets of the city. This watery paradise is one of Argentina's most unique landscapes, where life moves gently to the rhythm of the river. The town of Tigre sits at the gateway to the delta. Its old port buildings, lively markets, and riverside cafes welcome travelers looking to escape into nature for a day or longer. Colorful wooden boats, known as lanchas, glide through narrow canals, carrying people and goods to houses built on stilts among the trees. Life in the delta is shaped by the water. There are no roads here, only winding streams lined with lush green forests and quiet homes hidden behind willows and reeds. Children travel to floating schools by boat, and weekend houses open their doors to city dwellers searching for peace and fresh air. On the Atlantic coast of Argentina, where the ocean meets wide sandy shores, lies Mar del Plata, the country's most famous seaside city. Known as the Pearl of the Atlantic, this lively destination mixes natural beauty with the energy of a bustling coastal resort. Long beaches stretch for miles, drawing visitors to sunbathe, surf, and swim in the rolling waves. During summer, families, friends, and surfers fill the shores, turning the coastline into a place of laughter, games, and music under the warm sun. Beyond its beaches, Mar del Plata is a city full of life. Its seaside promenades are lined with restaurants, cafes, and shops, where the scent of fresh seafood drifts through the salty air. Local markets sell everything from handmade crafts to traditional sweets. Elegant old buildings and grand hotels hint at the city's history as a playground for Argentina's high society in the early 20th century. In the far northwest of Argentina, surrounded by red mountains and green valleys, lies Salta, a city known as La Linda, the Beautiful. With its colonial architecture, rich history, and stunning landscapes, Salta is a place where Argentina's past and present come together in warm highland sun. Founded in the 16th century, Salta still holds on to its old-world charm. Cobblestone streets lead to elegant plazas lined with whitewashed churches and grand colonial houses painted in soft pastel colors. The heart of the city is Plaza 9 de Julio, where locals gather under shady trees and cafes spill onto the sidewalks. Above the city, the San Bernardo Hill offers sweeping views of terracotta rooftops, framed by mountains that change color with the light of the day. The sound of church bells mixes with the soft notes of folk music drifting through the air. Salta is a gateway to some of the region's most dramatic landscapes. In the heart of Buenos Aires stands Recoleta Cemetery, one of the most famous burial grounds in the world, where Argentina's history rests in quiet, timeless beauty. Behind its iron gates lies a city of the dead, with narrow walkways, grand mausoleums, and sculptures that tell stories of a nation's past. Founded in the early 19th century, Recoleta Cemetery is the final resting place for presidents, generals, poets, and influential families who shaped Argentina's history. Marble angels stand guard over ornate tombs, while Gothic vaults and neoclassical columns line peaceful alleys like silent streets frozen in time. The cemetery is like an open-air museum. Each crypt is a work of art, crafted with care and detail that reflect the wealth and power of those buried within. Stained glass windows cast colored light across cold stone, while iron doors creak softly in the breeze. Along the banks of the wide Paraná River sits Rosario, one of Argentina's largest and most vibrant cities, known for its rich history, lively culture, and strong spirit of independence. Often called the cradle of the Argentine flag, Rosario holds a special place in the country's story. The city's heart is the Grand National Flag Memorial, a towering monument that honors Manuel Belgrano, who first raised Argentina's blue and white flag here in the early 19th century. From its steps, visitors look out over the river that has shaped Rosario's life and growth for centuries. Rosario's riverfront is alive with energy. Long parks and sandy beaches stretch along the Paraná, where families gather, friends play football, and kayakers glide across calm waters. Colorful boats cross to nearby islands, offering peaceful spots for fishing and riverside picnics. In the far south of Patagonia, where icy winds shape sharp peaks and glaciers hang like frozen rivers, rises Cerro Torre, one of the most dramatic and legendary mountains on Earth. Part of the rugged southern Patagonian icefield, Cerro Torre stands like a granite needle piercing the sky, wrapped in mist and myth. This peak is famous not just for its beauty, but for its fierce reputation among climbers. Its sheer, jagged spire reaches more than 10,000 feet above sea level, guarded by harsh weather, whipping winds, and heavy ice that coat its walls with rime and frost. For decades, mountaineers have traveled from around the world, drawn by the challenge and the mystery that shrouds its sharp summit. At its base, vast glaciers flow through valleys carved by time. Hikers who follow the trails from El Chaltén pass turquoise lakes, roaring rivers, and forests of lenga trees before reaching viewpoints that frame Cerro Torre's dramatic silhouette against the Patagonian sky. Tucked away in the heart of the Argentine Lake District lies Villa La Angostura, a peaceful mountain village surrounded by deep forests, crystal-clear lakes, and snow-capped peaks. Often called the Garden of Patagonia, this small town is a hidden gem where nature's beauty feels untouched and time moves gently with the seasons. Villa La Angostura rests on the shores of Lake Nahuel Huapi, with wooden cabins and flower-filled gardens blending into the green hillsides. Narrow roads wind through ancient forests of coihue and arayan trees, leading travelers to hidden beaches and quiet coves where the water shines like glass under the Andean sun. In winter, the nearby Cerro Bayo ski resort turns the village into a snowy wonderland, drawing skiers and snowboarders to its gentle slopes and deep powder runs. In summer, trails invite hikers and cyclists to explore the forests, waterfalls, and panoramic viewpoints that open to endless blue lakes and rugged peaks. In the wild heart of Argentine Patagonia lies El Chaltén, a small mountain village known as the trekking capital of Argentina and a gateway to some of the most dramatic peaks in the Andes. Surrounded by towering granite spires, vast glaciers, and deep forests, El Chaltén is a place where adventure and nature come together under wide Patagonian skies. Founded in the 1980s to strengthen Argentina's presence in this remote region, El Chaltén has grown into a haven for hikers, climbers, and nature lovers from around the world. Small wooden houses and cozy inns line its dusty streets, with views of mighty peaks like Fitzroy and Cerro Torre rising in the distance like stone sentinels. Marked trails begin right from the edge of town, leading deep into Los Glaciares National Park. Trekkers walk through lenga forests and across flower-filled meadows, passing roaring rivers and glacial lakes that reflect the sharp silhouettes of snow-covered mountains. At the southernmost tip of Argentina lies Tierra del Fuego, a vast archipelago where the land feels like the edge of the world and nature shows its rawest face. Known as the Land of Fire, Tierra del Fuego is a place of dramatic contrasts where windswept plains meet snow-covered mountains and cold seas wash against lonely shores. This remote region is split between Argentina and Chile, with the Argentine side home to wild national parks, ancient forests, and the southernmost city on Earth, Ushuaia. Beyond the city's colorful houses and busy port, endless wilderness stretches toward the horizon. Tierra del Fuego National Park protects forests of lenga and coihue trees, peat bogs, hidden lakes, and bays where beavers build dams and foxes slip through the undergrowth. Hiking trails follow the rugged coastline, opening to views of mountains plunging into the Beagle Channel and seabirds soaring above cold waters.